Hello and welcome to another week of Unicorns Rugby. This week, University Unicorns take on Valley at Happy Valley. Into game 8 now of the season. Struggling a bit with numbers this week. So we got a few starters who don't usually start, but it's nice to give them a chance. So we got Moni, Natalie and Amy back in the starting lineup, which is lovely to see. She got a bit of an injury last time she played. Liv and Martha doing second row duties. Row at number 8. Mandy and Constance 9-10. Florence and Mabel continue their centre partnership. We've swapped them around to give Flo inside centre to give Mabel a little bit more width out wide to run, because we know what she can do with a bit of space. And then Jane and Coco very fast and speedy on the outside. Subs wise, got quite a few girls missing, but it's okay. We've got a lot coming through. A minute silence to begin the game, because unfortunately, as we've experienced recently, Valley had lost a member recently, so our thoughts go out to Valley, because we know what it's like to go through that. Anyway, off we go. Lovely kick-off from Constance. Coco, as always, first onto the scene with a nice big tackle. Lovely sunny day out in Valley. Plenty of running rugby to come. Big hit from Martha there. Valley going through the phases early on. Nice hit by Monica. Valley just cutting through the middle there. A little bit of a missed tackle, but Jane over the ball very quickly. Good steal from Jane. Beautiful work from Jane. And she managed to get the ball out the other side. So now Unicorns now have a chance to run for the first time in the game. It's very early on, so we'll see how they go. Monica pumping those legs really well. Making a good bit of meters, as always. Martha up next. Nice little footwork before she goes into contact. Make sure that she gets past that first tackler very well. Natalie next up. Running a bit back towards the ruck there, but she's strong enough to keep hold of that ball. Now it's time to go out wide. Nice fake line from Rowe. Amy just gets in the way, so kind of stunts the attack, but Florence goes for a kick over the top. Oh, just bounces out of play. Referee will call it back though. I think she was playing advantage there for Unicorns. Oh, the advantage is for a knock-on. I don't understand why that is. Anyway, we continue on. Maybe I missed something with the camera, I don't know. Anyway, Valley deep in their own half now, but their number 9 picks and makes a good little surge forward. So Unicorns back in defensive duties. Got to be careful. There's a lot of numbers out wide here. Unicorns got to push their defence out wide. Martha coming around to assist. Ball's been lost by Valley again. So Unicorns again with a good chance here in the Valley half. Oh, big surge forward by Natalie. Very aggressive. Lovely hit. Great run by Natalie. Fast ball now for Unicorns. Needs to spread this out wide. It does go out wide. Florence just tries to go on the outside. Just gets caught up. Nice defense by Valley. They were under a bit of pressure there, so go through the forwards again. I see the forwards running away from the ruck a bit more this time. Still getting a little bit close there. At least running away from the ruck, that's better than last week, so improvements to be seen there. Now it's time for the backs to have a go out wide. Out to Mabel. She cuts inside. There's some room out wide. If the ball can come out to Coco, she's right on her own. Just got to look left. A bit too slow. Oh, and ref's giving it for holding on. So Unicorns, same story as we've seen quite often recently, is in that danger zone, just not quite executing as well as one would hope, but already signs that there's some improvements in the gameplay closer to the line, not running so directly at the rucks, a little bit wider in it. I think it was a nice idea to go at Mabel. Mabel straightened up, so that sucked in defenders. That needed to be a quick ball out then. Out to the left, Coco was waiting for it, screaming for it. So I know we're working on Unicorns, taking their time, going through the phases sometimes. Mandy and Constance to take a second and slow it down if needs be, but if you got Coco out there on her own, got to look up and try and go for that fast ball. Bit of a dodgy throw by Valley, but it works for them. They like to kick the ball. A bit of dodginess with the camera, sorry. Florence with a nice return. Doesn't quite go to hand for Jane. Just pass was a little bit in front of her. She was running sideways instead of forwards, so just out of her grasp. Unlucky by Unicorns. Yeah, camera was a bit wonky, just because whenever it's in that bottom left corner, there's a... again, it's jumped to a scrum. I don't know why. I swear we didn't miss many things on the camera, but something's been missed, and it's now a scrum for Unicorns. Anyway, we continue on. Natalie with a pick and go. Much better by Liv being really strong in the ruck defense there. I see Unicorns nice and deep. Can give them a lot of time to attack, but just got to make sure that that ball goes to hand. Liv looking for the ball early on. It's nice to see. Unicorns a bit on the back foot now though, so just going to need to build it up again. Go through the phases again. Nice push forward by Moni. Now to Amy. She's a little bit isolated there. Got to make sure that... Yeah, that's good by Martha. She closes the gap really quickly. Rose next up. Oof. Nice and strong into that hit by Rowe. Very, very strong. Moni just being shoved back a little bit there. A bit too easy. Need to make sure we get our body position right, but I think she's saying that the goal didn't roll away or something. I'm not quite sure. Bit of a breather now while that girl's injured, so we continue on with a penalty for Unicorns. Tap and go to Martha. Nice to see a little bit of footwork just before they make contact by all the forwards at the moment. Moni this time makes a good bit of meters. Nice to see that they're going down a little bit quicker to make sure that the ball is recycled. Lovely long pass from Constance. Unicorn's playing a bit wide now. Mabel cuts inside. We know how good she is with that handoff. Her knees are on the floor. The girl's got to let go. Good. So nice to see with Constance and Florence as 10 and 12. We really can get that ball out wide quickly. Give Mabel and Coco a bit more space, and Jane means that they're very dangerous out there. In the middle of the park though, we've got Natalie smashing it up as always. Row next as well. Running really hard lines today. Good to see. Ball out to Constance, takes it up to the tackle. A little pop off to Natalie. Unicorns grinding forward. It's working. Nice fake line from Mabel. Through the hands for the backs. Lovely offload from Jane. Florence keeps the move going. Straight off her feet there, yeah. Unicorns lucky there. Valley were pretty quick to get over that, but the girl just went off her feet, so penalty for Unicorns. Not sure if she was back 10, but maybe the referee will be lenient with that one. Liv in at scrum half now. Nice little pop off to Moni. Martha just clearing up. Row now with the pick and go. Sucks in two defenders there. Good work. Amy this time. Nice presentation of the ball. So it's nice quick ball from Unicorns. A little bit of a high pass on that one, but Coco does well to tidy it up. Nice to see Mandy can just slow it down a little bit. Just look around and see what's there. Jane with a bit of space out wide. She's very fast and got those dancing feet. Get around people quite well. Referee playing advantage again now. So Unicorn's got a free play here. First pod fairly close to the rock. This is where we want to be pulling some pods out wide. Again, Rowe very aggressive in the run. Rowe playing really well already. Now it goes out wide. There's no one really there, so Constance takes it up herself. Unicorn's lucky there. I think that girl was over the ball correctly. I think she might be playing advantage for something else. I don't know. Florence takes it very quickly. Pops off to Martha. There's a lot of space out here. A little pop off to Jane. She's got to get past that last tackle. Oh, it's a high tackle as well. So referee's calling advantage. Could argue there that that high tackle stopped a try, so maybe a penalty try. But referee's just playing on with an advantage, so she'll play the penalty advantage. Personally, I didn't see any other defenders coming, so that was I think that was a golden try scoring opportunity that was stopped by a bit of foul play, so a bit unlucky there not to get the penalty try. However, we continue on. Moni with the first hit up. Second pod goes. Camera goes wild. Now it goes out to the hands. Amy in midfield. Better to see the pod out wide now. That sucks in some defenders. Now fastball from Unicorns. Constance out to Mabel. Pops it off to Florence. There's plenty of girls out there. Nice simple draw and pass from Coco. Lovely work. What do you know? We stick to the script and we score a try. It's almost like I know what I'm talking about. So in that tripod, a couple of hits up. We went for a wide pod in midfield, so we can see Amy straightening up, sucks in a few defenders, creates a lot of space out wide. Nice quick ball. There's so much room out there. It's just simple hands nice and early to get it nice and wide. So much space out. Mabel does well to get the pop off. Florence does really well to straighten up, takes a hit, but then pops it off. Draw and pass from Coco. Simple rugby, effective rugby. Much better from Unicorns. Big improvement from last couple of weeks in that danger zone. Actually putting the pods out wide, attacking the midfield area, sucking defenders in for a quick ball out wide. Lovely play. Constance hits that really well. I think it's just glided to the right of the right post, so not quite there. However, Unicorns go into the lead 5-0. Nice take by Mandy and a pop off to Liv, who surges forward. Much better kick-off recovery there. We've had a bit of issues like that in the past. We've been working on it, so nice to see it looking a bit more solid there. Rowe again offering herself up. Again, very big hit up from Rowe. Takes 2 or 3 girls to get her down. The ball's rolling about a little bit there. Gotta be careful. Really good counter ruck from Valley. Unicorns are lucky just to hold on to it, so Natalie ties up. Great run from Natalie. Really aggressive run, very strong, very fast. Really looking up for this game as well. Rowe again. Really putting the work in today. Fighting to get that ball down. Fantastic work from Rowe. Now goes out to Florence. Pop out to Mabel. Little loop round to Florence. It's a nice wide pitch and it's a lovely day, so it's great to see that Unicorns have a chance to get that ball through the hands a little bit. Fantastic run from Martha as always, making a big impact. Natalie again. Natalie's really up for this one today. She's absolutely smashing it. Great job by Natalie. Rowe as well. Tireless work from Rowe. Sucked in all the defenders now. If the Unicorns go out wide left, I don't think the backs are out to the left. Okay. Never mind. We'll go to the right instead. Some hands from the backs just to test out wide. Oh. I think the referee's given that for high tackle, maybe? No, we had the ball. Oh, I don't know. And maybe it's a high tackle. Her arm was lifted up to the wrong side, that's all. Martha doing her loopy-loops. Just trying to overcomplicate things a little bit. Unicorns, we talked about this as well. No need to overcomplicate things. Just take the hit, reset, go through the phases. Scrum then for Valley. Now it's their turn to run up through the phases. Throws quickly over the ball, but Valley do well to hold on to it. And 3 defenders in there. Unnecessarily, I think, a little bit. Oh, Martha's been hurt in the action. Valley now on a bit of a rampage. Big girl in midfield. Mabel's on that really quickly. She's managed to keep hold of it. There's nothing wrong with that. They're having a bit of a battle for it. Mabel will go down. I think she's a bit stronger. She's managed to turn the girl. Referee's happy with that. Great turnover by Mabel. Unicorns again then on the attack. Wonderful work by Unicorns. So once again, lovely twirls again by Martha and a lovely huge shove. Great work from Martha. We've seen her finish those off before, so wonderful work. Unicorns just didn't quite protect that as well as they should have. Valley do go fast then. Wow, lovely cover tackle from Jane. Great work from Jane. We know how good she is in defence. She had no fear at all. She really threw her body into that one and saved the day. Great work from Jane out wide there. Line up for Unicorns now. Not the straightest, but we'll take it. Nice clean ball for the back, so backs have a bit of space now. Mabel just pops it off to Florence. Jane tidies up a bit of a loose pass. Comes back in field. Just a little bit loose here. Constance looks up. There's a forward outside. Constance has a bit of space here. She can go all the way. We know how much space Constance has when she decides to give it a go, and she's going to go all the way. Wonderful work from Constance. Bit of scrappy play from Unicorns. Went from left to right. It was just being bobbled around, but we'll take it. Open play like that. We're moving the Valley girls around a little bit. Jane goes for the offload. It's a bit messy. Constance just picks it up. She looks outside. She sees there's I think a front row there. Sees there's a lot of space out there, so she just puts her head down. Great pace from Constance. We know she can do it once or twice in a game. That was the perfect time to go for that. Nice cover tackle from the Valley girl, but Constance just had too much pace for her. She's injured herself a little bit in the attempt though, so Florence will attempt the kick. It's a little bit wide. Very difficult kick either way, so continue on. Valley 0, Unicorns 10. Unicorns playing a really good game actually. Heads were a little bit down at the start of the game because of a few girls were missing, and we didn't have much subs, but so far girls really battling on. See Becca's come on for a bit of a stint, and so it's nice to see some girls getting some game time and doing a good job as well. Messy ball from Valley, but they do hold on to it. Jemima straight onto the pitch and a huge tackle from her. First game for Jemima as well. She's in at the second row now, I think. Martha with a nice tackle. Valley just goes straight through the middle. Nice cover tackle from Rowe there. Valley looks to go a bit wide. Liv does well to hold on to her. Jane flinging herself in as always. And then Rowe grabbing the other girl with Martha. Valley trying all kinds of things, but nothing's coming off of them yet. Big girl steps and goes to the middle. Nice tackle from Moni. Nice period of play from Valley though. Oh, they've got a bit of space here. She's broke through. Great cover tackle from Florence. Under a lot of pressure though. Liv and Martha with the ball. They're popping the ball around. Jane flings herself in, and then she runs into Becca and Rowe and Liv, I think it was. Or Martha. Jane again with a big hit, and Rowe coming in to help out. Wonderful, wonderful defense from Unicorns, and that will do it for half time. So Unicorns been pretty convincing in the first half. Valley have pressed a couple times, but in general the defense has been okay. But where Unicorns are looking much more dangerous in this game is their ability just to suck in defenders with the forwards, and then as soon as it starts going out wide, looking very dangerous. Much better kickoff cleanup again from Liv. Wonderful work. We've been working on that. If it's a loose, shitty ball, just dive on it, tidy it up. That's exactly what she did. Much better than a knock on, because we get to continue on. Lovely run from Becca. Nice to see her on the pitch. Good work by her. Nice ball out to Constance. Nice. Oh, pass was great. Mabel just couldn't quite hold on to it. I'll give kudos to Mabel though. She didn't have much sleep the night before this game. Busy in work, so she's quite tired today. Still made the effort to come out here and been playing really well already, especially in attack. Wonderful work from Florence, got over that ball super quick. Looking lively today with those quick taps. Just gets dragged down. Unicorns quickly up onto it though. Martha continues the move going, gets past the first goal. Makes a good 10-15 metres here. Lovely work from Unicorns. Oh, that goes well offside. She's miles offside. How on earth is referee not called that goal offside? She literally like ran beyond the ruck and stood there with the Unicorns and tackled them as they went past. Anyway, another aggressive run from Rowe. Had a wonderful game, Rowe, so far. Really aggressive. Lovely pass out from Constance. Hands out from Florence. Again, Mabel. Coco with a lovely cut inside. It's 2-on-1 now. Jane has to go the whole way. Oh, fingertips. That was almost the perfect try from Unicorns. Unlucky the last pass just couldn't quite go to hand. But as I was just mentioning earlier, great work. A couple of surges forward from the forwards. Suck those defenders in. The backs are looking very sharp with the ball in hand. Nice work again by Jane. Looking really handy out there on the wing. She's been very good defensively as well as in attack. Already got herself a try and she had a turnover. A couple of try-saving tackles as well. So a really good turnout for Jane today. She did get injured a little while back, so she's been a bit out of action recently with a bad shoulder, but looking very good. Nice little wide pop there from Mandy. I like that. Liv was running the inside pod line, but she popped it beyond her to Martha. Constance just takes it up. A little bit of a wild pass. Couldn't quite get it past Becca, who just stood a little bit in the way. But looking offside from Valley. Penalty for Unicorns. Valley are about 3 metres back, not 10. So very ineffective from Martha because Valley were barely 5 metres back instead of 10. So Unicorn should have been a bit more smart with that. Should have taken a second to ask the referee to push them back a bit further. But anyway, we continue on. A lot of space for the backs out wide here. Mabel just gets past the first tackle. A little offload to Constance. The pass is a bit of a loopy one. Unicorn's just butchering the chance a little bit maybe, but still with the ball, still in attack. Out to Constance now. Nice pass out to Florence. She cuts inside. Gets past one, gets past the second. Sucks in about 3 defenders here, so great work from Florence. Nice work from Becca keeping that goal, but it's popped out. Oh, she just popped it up to the referee. Oh no. Unlucky there from Becca. It's okay, we continue on. I don't know what referee's given that for. Valley looked like it's diving off their feet in a ruck, but it's a bit messy anyway. Again, unlucky from Unicorns, just a bit messy in that final bit. Oh, she has given it for a knock-on at some point. Messy scrum from Unicorns though. Unlike them. Great tackle from Constance. Valley now have to play from really deep in their own half. Great tackle from Rose. She took a bit of a bang to the head for that one, but now it's Unicorn ball for that great tackle from Rowe. Mandy pops it to Natalie. It's a bit messy. Everyone's looking a bit tired now. Remember, there's not many subs for Unicorn, so everyone's a bit tired. Martha, however, continues. There's a bit of space out to the left here. Valley just managed to hold onto her shirt last second. She's still going though. Popped back onto her feet. Wonderful work from Martha. So again, Unicorn sucking in the defenders. Going through another phase. Natalie been very, very strong all afternoon, running those lines. Now it's fast ball out to Constance. Bounce pass out to Coco. And just singing the praises of how good the backs are looking, how smooth they're looking. A couple of dodgy passes, however, it's going to happen when we get a lot of the ball in attack. So it's just nice to see that Unicorns are happy to start flinging it out wide. The forwards just again tidying up a little bit. Mandy's been sucked in there. Good. Pod nice and wide there, so running at smaller girls. Get faster, cleaner ball. There's a lot of space out to the left. Oh, again, the pass. Final pass just a bit dodgy there. So a couple of times now, Unicorns looked in very good position. Just the final pass hasn't quite come. So they have lost a bit of territory here. However, Monica just resets things and goes, okay, let's go through these phases again a bit more carefully. Rowe with a second phase. Lovely, lovely hit again from Rowe. Rowe's really putting a body on the line. Nice little pop-up from Mandy. There we are. Better pass from Constance. Out to Coco. Has to do a little bit of a twirl, but does really well to cut inside again. Quick pick up from Florence though. She sees that Jane's got a bit of space. Got one girl to beat. She manages a handoff. Great work from Jane. I was just singing her praises a second ago. In defence, she's had turnovers and try-saving tackles. In attack, now 2 tries per. Could have been 3 if that final pass had just gone to hand. But Unicorns, this is exactly what we want to do. The pods attacking a bit wider at the ruck, so we actually make a bit of leeway against the defence. Fast ball. Spread it out nice and wide. Coco does well to straighten up here because everyone's just drifting sideways. This is where we need someone just to straighten up a little bit, suck a bit more defenders in. This is exactly what she does. She straightens up. Those defenders start coming in instead of drifting sideways. Florence with lovely vision to see Jane. Wonderful positioning because Jane could have started wandering in closer to the ruck, but she didn't. She stayed out on her wing. Florence, great vision to see that Jane was unmarked out there. Nice big pass. And Jane has a lot of pace to finish those off. Great work from Unicorns. When they are going through the hands and going through the phases, looking very, very good again, as we have seen many, many times. Constance with a nice kick through the middle. No problem for her in front of the posts.
Let's go, girls!
So remember, Police continue on with their surge of winning ways, so it would be good for Unicorns to try and push for the 4th try and the bonus point here. However, as mentioned earlier, a bit depleted in the numbers this week, so I think the girls are just happy to battle on for a win. Rowe, however, has other ideas, wants to continue this going. Referee's giving it for holding on. I don't know if I saw that. Ball was handed to Valley very quickly there, so it means that they get a lot of time on that quick ball. We have talked about this with Unicorns, a bit too quick to hand the ball over to the opposition when there's a penalty against us. Bearing in mind a lot of the teams in our leagues do tap and go, so the worst thing you can do is just drop it right at the foot at the number 9, so they can tap and go while you're not back 10, run into space, which is exactly what Valley have done. Great tackle again from Jemima. She's been on the pitch a little while now and just made a couple of big hits. Got stuck in there, great to see. Lovely signing from Unicorns there. Nice hands from Valley though. Wonderful cover tackle from Florence. We've seen her do that week in, week out. Great tackle from Florence, sorry. Scrum under a bit of pressure here from Valley and not in the best position, so ping out to Mabel. Constance says no. A bit too dodgy, let's just try and get rid of this. Not too much distance on the kick, but Unicorns are ahead by 3 tries, so the time ticking away is it's not their enemy. Mabel over that ball quickly. Again, wonderful work. You see Mabel do this week in, week out. Great over the ball, over the tackle. She's fantastic as the second tackler. Always shows her hands in nice and clean. I've mentioned in previous games that she gets pinged a bit sometimes, but very good at that. Player of the game this game, I'm going to give it to Jane. As mentioned earlier, she's been fantastic in attack as well as in defence. So she got a nice turnover in the first half. She had like 2 or 3 try-saving tackles. Really stuck her head in. And bearing in mind she hasn't been playing out on the wing that often, and she's been injured recently, to come in and have a game like this, score some wonderful tries, be in the right place at the right time defensively and in attack. Wonderful showing from Jane. Shout out though for Rowe, who's got the ball now. She's really put her body on the line the entire game, really taking the ball up aggressively. Similarly with Natalie as well, has had a fantastic game. Commentators luck, I say how good Natalie's doing, then she pops it and drops it forward. Anyway, but yes, Natalie and Jane, sorry, Natalie and what am I saying? Natalie and Rowe both, I think, deserve a shout out as well. They really have worked hard, but Jane, I think, has been outstanding today. So anyway, not long to go now. Constance needs to clean up this ball. Pops it off to Liv. Playing a bit dangerously here. Unicorns just need to slow it down. Slow it right down. As Rowe does. Nice little pick and go. Martha with a second one. No need to try anything too crazy here, so just slowly work our way back up the pitch. Okay. Nicely controlled by Unicorns. We do have to go out wide a little bit early, I'd say, but because this could happen, yeah. Moving forward, I don't mind if we play with a little bit of flair in the 22. But of course you got to execute, otherwise you put yourself under pressure. I guess Unicorns know that they're 3 tries up and we're right at the end of the game by now, so I guess they can try something. Liv, pick and go. Natalie again with the ball. She's a bit isolated though, she's on her own. I think Unicorn's a little bit lucky there. Valley were over it pretty quickly. Oni just making the couple of inches is all we need sometimes. Constance and Jemima. Oh, just a little bit of miscommunication there. Jemima just slightly overran that ball. So referee's giving it for a forward pass. So it will be a scrum for Valley. I think getting towards the last game play of the game now.
And you go number 8. Okay, row center, you 8.
Valley pick up from the back. Pop off to the 9. Good tackle from Florence. Still Valley ball though. Unicorns under a bit of pressure. Unicorns a little bit sucked in there. All the Unicorns are very close to the tackle. Row battling really well. Valley do well to get down to the ground though, so Unicorns really need to spread out here because they're all in really tight. Great tackle from Coco. Unicorns need to be pushing left, pushing left, pushing left. Seem to have reset the defensive line. Another good tackle from Coco. Simple hands though. Oh, and the winger does to Jane what Jane did to the winger earlier. Manages to get round and give the hand off. Unlucky from Jane. Will be the last play of the game though. So Valley just missed the kick. And so final score will go in at 17-5. Overall, considering that the Unicorns went into this game a little bit, should we say, not in the right mindset because some things had happened off the pitch and player availability was a bit low, but overall, once it started ticking, looking very good as always. Went through the phases, sucked in the defense, went out wide when it was time. So overall, very happy with the showing from Unicorns in that game. 2 more games until Christmas break. Next week we are playing Scottish, so I'll see you there. Bye bye.